Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I wanted to do a video all about my favorite makeup products, hair products, and some skincare stuff. It's gonna be like all over the place. Honestly, I just grabbed a bunch of things that I always go for on the regular, so I wanted to talk about that. I did a poll on my Instagram story on whether you guys wanted to see my go-to acne products or like my go-to favorite makeup products, and it was kind of like, it was super close. The acne product video was like in the lead at the beginning, but then it got super close, so I figured I might as well just put this video out right after. I might mention a few things you guys hear me talk about all the time, but I wanted to just pretty much talk about products that I go to and reach for on the daily and why I love them. So if you guys want to see this video, then please keep on watching. I'm just gonna pick out random things and just let you guys know what I love about it. Let me know if you guys love this makeup look. I did post some pictures on Instagram with this whole outfit and the makeup and everything, so if you guys are feeling this look, let me know. So the first thing that I'm going to start with is my lashes. I just love a good old pair of lashes, and you guys know how I feel about my Tata Lashes. So I want to show you guys this lash book that I got. You can pretty much create like your own set, and she gives you like a really good deal. I will provide the link in the description bar, so be sure to check that out. So many of you always ask me about Tata Lashes, like which ones you should get. Some of them are very dramatic, but they just go with the look. I feel like lashes just make you look awake and fresh and beautiful. So I believe on her site she does show like how long they are and each style like that, but I love the dramatic bold lashes. These right now, these are Valencia, which I love them because they don't take away from the lid. For this, the halo kind of eye makeup, I wanted you to be able to see that, so I just felt like these are super long, like you can see from the side, but they're beautiful and it still allows my makeup to show. So her lash book comes with, so Valentina was in this set. And honestly, when I wear them, I put them back in here just to keep their shape until I clean them. And I love how it comes in this cute little package. Like if you literally are gonna go somewhere or you have a photo shoot or whatever it is that you're doing, you can easily, if you're traveling, you can easily just throw in your favorite pair of lashes in here and you're good to go. So I love that. And then a part of her new limited edition collection that just came out. Look how beautiful the packaging is. Like, I'm obsessed. They're so freaking cute. These are in the style Chloe. So I also wore these not that... Oopsie. So I also wore these not that long ago. But they look like that. And I also love these when I want you to be able to see my shadow. So they're super beautiful. And then we have Camila. I just made the same mistake twice. I can't. Okay, these are in the style Camila. And they're super wispy. I just love how her lashes are like they're wispy, but they're like fluffy, but they don't look like heavy or fake, you know what I mean? Like they just flatter any eye shape, and if you find them to be a little bit too long, you can always clip either corner, but that's what I do if I find that the lashes are a little bit too long. But I love that because I have big eyes, and a lot of lashes that I've bought in the past are like super short and they don't fit my eye shape correctly. So I love when a lash brand gives a little bit more length so you're able to cut it and adjust it to your eye shape. So those are my favorite lashes. And I also love Genesis, which I have them somewhere in my video. I have like 2 pairs, but I'm not gonna bring them right now, but you can always reference what they look like on my Instagram because I literally wear them all the time. I love them so much. Those, if you like a little bit more natural but you want like a little something, Genesis is like everyday perfect lash. Like you gotta get those. And then I also love Pretty Luxe. These are in the style Bad Gal. And we also have Broadway. I love how full and fluffy these are too. They're so pretty. And then we also have Hollywood, which I wore these. And I love how on me they look super natural. Can you see? I don't want them to fall off. Let me see if I could just grab one. Can you see? I love how they're like natural and they don't look too overwhelming. So when I want to go for that no makeup look, like I just want to throw lashes and a little foundation, which doesn't happen often. I don't really do that look all the time, but say I'm running errands with the kids or I'm doing something quick and I don't, you know, those days that you just don't want to like not have anything on. I love to have options because believe it or not, I feel like lashes are like lipstick and lip liner, you know, you have to find the right match for it to look good. So moving on, we're gonna move on to powder. I mentioned powders. I believe it was my get to know me video, but I wanted to quickly mention some powders that I'm obsessed with because for me there is no beat without powder. The powder has to be like on point. Powder is everything for me. So my go-to, you guys already know, is Laura Mercier loose translucent powder. I love this to set my face, especially my T-zone when I'm getting super oily. I also love it for my smile line so that my makeup doesn't like creep up in there. I love it for that. If you're normal to like oily combination skin, this is gonna be your go-to powder. You guys already know how I raved about the RCMA powder. I personally love this powder. I feel like it's super finely milled and it also helps hold up oil, and I just love how it makes the skin look. Like I feel like if I pack on my foundation and I apply this powder on top, it doesn't even look like I have the layers on that I have on, if that makes sense. But I also love to mix it, like not this. If you have like really dry, scaly, flaky type of skin, you're probably not gonna like this. If you're more normal to combination to oily, this is gonna be your best friend. So I normally like to use this around my cheek area. I get fancy. Like sometimes I add my Laura in my T-zone first and then I just top everything off with my RCMA. And I know it sounds like a lot of powder, but if you damp any kind of like sponge, it just looks so beautiful and it makes the foundation look amazing and it's gonna last you. Because if you think you're gonna layer on foundation and concealer and cream contour and all this stuff and you don't set it, it's just gonna melt off, especially with this kind of weather. Like some people look and say like, how can you wear so much makeup? It's so hot. The way I do my makeup, I definitely have to powder everything. I feel like it doesn't feel heavy. Maybe I'm just used to it, but for me, it just doesn't feel heavy. And then another powder that I love are the Mineralize skin finishes from MAC. I swear by these powders, especially if you're dry. Amazing. So this is dark. So this one I use to kind of give me like a transition shade with my bronzing. So when I don't really do a lot of cream contouring, but even if I do, I set it with this. And this is what I use to go in and give me some color back and some depth into my skin. So I love the shade Dark. Give Me Sun is a really nice shade too, to bronze. This is the KKW brightening powder. And this one is, I don't know if they come in different shades, but this is in the shade 3. Guys, like, I am so obsessed with this powder. Like, I'm literally gonna buy myself more because you can see I'm already hitting pan, and I'm also getting a few from my kit. Like, I need this in my kit. If you don't have this, you need it in your life. Like, this is what I'm wearing right now. And I mean, I love that bright under eye look. If you don't like it, I still feel like you need it because it's just the bomb. It's amazing. I've tried other brightening powders under the eye, and for me, I set my under eye with a translucent powder. So I almost forgot to mention this guy, the Dermablend translucent. I love using this under my eye, and especially I use this on my clients as well. I just don't feel like it holds up oil that great, at least for me, but I love using it under the eye because it's so finely milled and it doesn't get cakey. So I apply this under my eye first, and then I apply my bronzer or everything and my blush. So the next step after my blush, and if you guys want to see this by steps, then go check out my full foundation routine, it's still the same. That's still how I do my foundation even till now. So I love adding this bad boy right underneath, and it just helps me blend out my blush, and it just really helps to brighten up the under eye. Like, I didn't think I was actually gonna love it. Like, when I first used it, I was like, I don't know, but it really makes such a difference in my makeup. Like, it's like that one step that you don't really need it. Like, now I feel like I need it, but like, it's not necessary, but it makes a huge difference, especially in pictures, in photography, in videos. Like, it just really helps reflect nicely and make you look more awake, which is what I love, because your girl got 3 kids and I don't be awake half the time, okay? So anything that's gonna make me look like I got 10 hours of sleep is gonna be my best friend, and this is it. If you watch me, that my favorite foundation right now is the Nars. I don't even know why I still gotta look at the name when I've been using this like for a long time already, but it's the Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. This is in the shade Valencia. I'm probably gonna go a little bit darker pretty soon because I'm already getting super tan, but this color matches me really well, and I love that they don't oxidize. They don't make me look orangey or anything funky like that. I think that's why I really love Nars foundations, because they don't oxidize on me. It gives me such a beautiful finish. It gives me coverage. It controls my oil. Now, the only thing is, since summer has been approaching and I was telling you guys about my skin getting a little oily and I couldn't figure it out, whatever, I decided to start mixing it with something else. I used to love mixing foundations, but when I started using this, I haven't really mixed it with anything. But I was like, you know what can I mix this with to make my foundation last a little bit longer? So I decided to use MAC's Prolongwear Nourishing Waterproof Foundation. So this is in the shade NC38. They came out with a new range of colors, because back in the day I loved this foundation, but it took me about 2 different shades just to get it to match me, because these, in my opinion, tend to run a little bit dark. They may look like they're your perfect color, but then 4 or 5 hours later, you can get, for me at least, I used to use NC42 and I would get super orangey. That's the problem with me. Like, I'm such an olive complexion, but colors don't turn like brownie on me. They tend to turn really orangey. So sometimes you see me, I'll end up picking a lighter foundation because I just bronze it down with powders and things like that just to get it to match my skin. But now that MAC has come out with a new range of colors, I'm so happy, because this foundation is life. If you guys haven't tried MAC Prolongwear Waterproof Foundation, you need this in your life. Go get a sample, go get a few different colors in a sample and see how you like it, but it's amazing. I've been mixing these 2 together, NC38 and Valencia, and I'm obsessed. Like, my makeup hardly gets oily now, which makes me so happy. So if you're like me, if you sweat a lot in the summer or you get super oily, try adding a waterproof foundation into your already foundation, mixing it up, or try it by itself. So speaking of foundation, we're also going to talk about primers. You guys know, if you've been watching, that I love the Skin Equalizer Step 1 primer from Makeup Forever. I just love how this smooths out my skin. It just gives me such a beautiful finish. I don't really have problems with like big pores or anything, but I do have some scars on my face. So this just helps everything go on nice and smooth. And I also do feel like it controls oil. The mattifying primer is really nice, but I just really love the smoothing one. Also, including with the foundation, I've also mentioned this Hourglass Stick foundation. I've mentioned this to you guys before. This is in the shade beige, and I use this under my eye. I've tried this as a foundation all over my face, but it's a little bit too heavy for me, and I just feel like my skin gets oily so fast that I just really can't use a cream all over my face. So I just mainly use it under, like in a V shape. I have a couple tutorials where I show you how I use this, but I love pairing this with Prolongwear concealer from MAC. So amazing. I love it so much. Oh, really quick. So another thing I wanted to mention, I've been doing my brows super natural lately. I hope you guys love it. You guys really gave me a lot of good feedback when I posted a picture with my more natural brows. Because I was using the dip brow before, it just could get real heavy with it. I love the dip brow, but for me, my brows really have like no shape. I also have an eyebrow tutorial if you guys haven't checked that out. But lately, I don't know, I just started feeling like maybe I should just use a pencil just so they could look a lot more natural. I'm using the Lingering Eyebrow Styler from MAC. It's in the shade Lingering. I just love how natural they look. Like, look how pretty. Next thing I want to talk about is my favorite eyeliner. I talk about this literally in almost every makeup post that I put and my tutorials. I tell you guys how much I love this. So this is the Maybelline Eye Studio in Blackest Black. This is their gel liner. And I absolutely love this liner. Everybody that I recommend it to loves it. So I love using this in my waterline and in my tight line, which is up here. It just makes the lashes look fluffy and it gives that dark look. Like it just, you know, sometimes people put lashes on and if you can see the top rim, your water, you know, right there, your tight line, it looks crazy. So you have to put eyeliner or something there. So this is what I pretty much use this all over my eye and it doesn't run down, it doesn't move. So I also do this on my clients. I use it on their waterline as well and they love it. Like it just keeps the makeup on for hours and hours. I mentioned the powders. I also want to talk about Blunt. This is technically a powder blush, but this is in the shade Blunt and I've been using this to contour lately. I have it on right now. I feel like this is amazing to contour with. I just love how it has like that cool undertone and it doesn't make me look too orangey. These are like my favorite liners. This is Chestnut from MAC. So this is what I'm wearing right now. And I also love Bite Me from Morphe. It's like a super brownie. I'll show you guys. So this is Bite Me. I also love Cork, but I don't have any Cork right now. I actually need to go buy some. I have some in my kit, but I'm not about to go in there. But for me personally, I don't have any. This is Chestnut. So that's Chestnut, and this is Bite Me from Morphe. But I love MAC lip liners. Like they're so, I love the Morphe ones too, but I just feel like sometimes throughout the day, if I'm gonna have my makeup on for a long time, like they're very creamy, so it just doesn't hold the shape. I also love using them to blend out. So like, let's say I'm doing Chestnut to shape my lip, but I don't want it to be that dark. I'll go either in with Cork from MAC or Bite Me from Morphe to just help give me a nice transition. And then this is Plum from MAC as well. You guys see, these are like the tones that I typically go for. Stripped Down and Boldly Bare. Like those are also really nice ones from MAC if you're more fair toned. But I absolutely love these type of tones lately. And I mean, for a long time, I love pairing them with nude lipsticks. And then I wanted to show you my go-to nudes right now. This is Myth, which I love Myth. Most people are like scared of Myth and I don't know why. It's amazing. And this is Influentially It. So it's like super nude, but it's so pretty. I love like that nude lip. And then this is, oh, that was Myth. I hadn't even swatched. And then this is Shrimpton. So you can see Shrimpton is a little bit darker. But these are like my favorite. I also love Velvet Teddy from MAC. But these are like my go-to. Like I said, these are the ones that I've been reaching for lately. And we also have Color Empire Spun Sugar. These are the liquid lipsticks that I've been gravitating towards. But you're going to see like they're literally all within the same shade. Look how pretty. I like love it. And I love mixing Spun Sugar and Pixie Hollow together. Oh my, I apply Pixie Hollow first and then Spun Sugar like in the middle, and it gives me like that super juicy pouty lip. But these are like my favorites right now. Like I just been loving these lipsticks lately with my dark liner. That's my style. You guys know how obsessed I am with Fenty Beauty's glosses. Like this one is in Diamond Milk and this is Fussy. I also love the bronzy one. I forgot what it's called. I used to have that one too, but I finished it. And then I went after these two because I wanted something that I could pair with my nude. Like the other one, the bronzy one is really pretty, but I would always mix it with lipstick and it would tone down my lipstick. Like it would make it darker. And I didn't really want that. So I love this one to pair like on top of something like what I have now because it just still keeps that same shade, but it makes everything look super pretty. Fussy is also really nice, especially with like the more pinkier nudes. I love adding this one. I just love them so much. I hope they come out with more shades because these are life. I wanted to mention Fenty Beauty's Trophy Wife, which is like my go-to bronzer right now, especially for like the summer. Like it's super gold and super pretty. I love it. And then Nova highlighter from Color Empire. I mention this highlighter all the time. I just love how it just gives me that extra like oomph. Like you're gonna see right now, watch. Like look at that. Look how pigmented. Like you could literally add this on top of anything and it just like it makes everything pop. Like I just love it. I like look how it's literally gleaming through the light. Like girl, if y'all need to check out Color Empire. Her stuff is so amazing. Like she's not a big brand, but I love supporting smaller brands because they be having the best shit. And look how much you get in here. Like I use this all the time and it's so much. This is gonna last me forever. Like I just love it. Like you guys, if you haven't checked her out, please check my girl out. She has such amazing products and they're so beautiful. Also wanted to mention the Fenty Beauty's Brown Sugar. I know she came out with like another one, but I've been loving this. I bought this a while ago when it first came out and it was just kind of like sitting there, but I've been adding it onto my body lately. I know some people say it's sticky, but it's not like sticky. You know what I mean? Like I feel, it kind of feels like a little bit oil. Like you have like oil and you know when you rub the oil on, like it kind of feels like that. But I wouldn't say sticky. Like my hands are not sticking together. It just makes my whole body like glimmer and shimmer and it just looks so beautiful. I love it. So I've been reaching for this like crazy lately because I've just been like, you know, just want to be like a dripping in gold and bronze lately. Like that's been my thing, but absolutely love that. And I also wanted to quickly mention some skincare products. So I wanted to talk about my girl Diana's candles. You guys know I rave about this all the time. I put them in my Instagram story. This is the Glow Up Face Mask. I also talk about this in my acne product video, my go-to acne products. Every time I open it, like I have to smell it. But this is her turmeric mask. You guys can see, like, look, there's like hardly nothing in there. I need more, Diana. But this is amazing. Like, I just love how my skin feels after and everything. Like, when I have a pimple that's like really angry at me, like I just feel like this is like, chill, bro, chill. You know, like it just calms my skin. So I love it. I also love her white peach and hibiscus body cream. Like, if you guys could smell, I'm telling you, I just love like how creamy her creams are. I use this at night, but seriously guys, my body's been like butter. But I add this at night right after my shower, and I love her products. I wish I could have shown you guys her soap bars, but my greedy ass used them all up before I could get to this video. But you guys need to check out her soaps. They're so freaking amazing and they leave you so clean. Like my skin is very sensitive, so I can't use like certain products, especially my body skin, because the skin, although my face gets oily, my body is more like on the drier side. So I'm constantly like, I have to moisturize my skin. And I really could only use like Dove. Like Dove soap is like the only soap that really doesn't irritate me. So I was a little nervous, but I love her body bars. Like I use them like maybe every other day. Like I still use my Dove soap on the regular, but I use her bar soaps like every other day, every 3 days, to kind of like exfoliate my skin, so to say. But I love them. They smell so good. And guys, natural products is the way to go. Like I just love supporting smaller brands, business brands, you know, it just, they work so hard and they put so much love into their products. And you see, when you notice the difference in your skin, you know it's working. So I literally noticed how smooth and softer and creamy my skin feels. And I know it's because of her products. So I use the body cream at night. And then this is her Sambucus. I hope I'm saying that right. Body lotion. So you can see, like, I'm already like halfway through. I use this during the day. So just because it has like a lighter consistency. But I love Diana's candles. I'm also going to add that link on my description bar so you guys could check her out. Since we're talking about moisturizer, I also been loving the Drunk Elephant Proteini Polypeptide Cream. I've been using this for a really long time now. I know I need to get into a full skincare video, but I feel like that video is going to be like an hour long because I use so much shit. But I love this. I've been mainly using it like under my eye and like my mouth area because I feel like that's the area in my skin that gets dry. I know you can apply this like all over the face, and sometimes I do if I feel like I'm a little bit more dry, but lately I've just been focusing it like mainly around this area, and I absolutely love it. Like, Drunk Elephant products are so amazing. I know they're a little bit on the pricier side, but I just feel like it works and they produce results, and that's what we want. I've mentioned this before. So this is the Raw Shea Frizz Defense. So when I, like right now, this is all I have in my hair. So I just grab, every time I open something I have to smell it. Like, is that weird? But I love how this smells. I got this at Marshall's for $7.99. You guys can see right there. But guys, this has lasted me so long. Like, I mean, I have short hair, so that could be why, but it's so thick and like moisturizing. I believe you're supposed to like put this in your hair and then wash it out, but I don't wash it out. I just wash my hair and then I put it in and I leave it. And I also use Olaplex Hair Perfector. You guys can see, like, I'm pretty much almost done with this. So I have to get another one, and I want to try the new one that they came out with. This is another one that you can put in your hair about once a week, and you can wear a cap. You have to put it on with your hair damp. It's like kind of like a deep treatment. So I like to just wash my hair, rinse it, you know, get out the shower, whatever, and then I put a generous amount on with my hair damp, and then I put a cap on and let it chill for a couple hours. I usually do that when I'm like cleaning the house, or, you know, just I'm gonna be home all day, and this is when I tend to put this on. I always use this after I bleach my hair. Like, right after I retouch my roots, I have to use this. So this stuff is literally a life changer for blonde or chemically treated hair. It's amazing. Put this in my Instagram story. I just started using this maybe like 2 weeks ago now. This is the Neutrogena Deep Clean Purifying Micellar Cleansing Water. And guys, I'm like obsessed. I didn't know how I was gonna feel about this, and I was a little nervous because, you know, I do use my acne products. If you guys, you know, watched that video, then I explained to you guys all about my skin. I know the products that I've been using have been keeping my skin under control, but I just felt like I needed an extra step in my cleansing situation. I take oil, and then I take like some fragrance-free wipes, and I take off my makeup. Now, I have to use some type of oil to break down my makeup because I wear a lot, and you know, you need to make sure you're getting that makeup off good. So I used to do that and then just wash my face. But lately, I just feel like it's not enough. I'm like, I have to do something. And I've tried different toners, but they tend to like dry out my skin or sting my face because I do use acne products. So sometimes like things like that just irritate my skin more. But I honestly just went to buy some random stuff at the pharmacy, and then I just saw this. I was like, oh, you know what, let me grab it. I noticed such a difference even with the way my skin feels. It feels like it could breathe. So right after I use the cotton ball and I use this, I still cleanse my face. I've been putting more effort into my skincare and making sure I'm getting all this makeup off. Really loving this. If you guys are looking for like that little extra step to cleansing the skin, then maybe check this out, and I think you're gonna love it. And these are products that I use all the time, and like I've told you guys in the past, I'm like a creature of habit. If something works for me, it becomes my ride or die. Like, I'm a Cancer. I'm super loyal, and I'm super loyal to my products too. So if I love something, I stick with it. So these are like things that I just been loving lately, and some of them I've been using them for years. If there's anything I didn't mention or things that you guys love, or if you tried some of these products, or if you have questions about some of them, please let me know. Comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.